Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
The lifesteal, the lane against Pango is fine. Not a scary builder.
Great PL game. They do not deal with PL at all. This
Bob Still's yet to claim. Good job at harassing out Avatar mode. And this is why I was really wanting something.
what bang? No!
Wasn't the Kunkka. Because I feel like Kunkka's fine in the position 1 role.
Just the nick of timing. Now Vincenzo as well makes the maneuver. And poor at Avatar mode, even though you got the run buff, we're seeing the damage continue to ramp up from the Templar Assassin. Now it does leave Tino vulnerable top. Astronaut Bang try and use this to their advantage, but Tino's able to reposition.
So might even get overtaken by the Kunkka in terms of net worth, and Avatar mode got beat pretty handily.
Yeah, you might have to just give the lane over to a Bang who, speaking about him, is in trouble. Actually got a cookie on the creep forward. Nice play from Tino. With the rotation for Avatar mode. He's already used the X, of course, for the kill, so Tino's okay.
Seconds.
Avatar mode. Gonna make the attempt once again on Bob. Fractions all burnt out. Vincenzo's standing in, but they've got the relocate. Now with the extra +2 dropping the arena. Bob's still somehow alive until the God's Rebuke slams away the life. And they're going to turn to Shanks, but the ability's on cooldown. He's going to have to do it the old-fashioned way with the movement out. But Enryu secures the double. That's a huge maneuver from Neon. They get the first use of Enryu's ulti. Maybe scale.
Play on TA.
Oh, that's a big one. There's the relocate play once again, and Bob's, I mean, that's twice now the relocate has been a way to bring him down. I don't know. You might be bait of Palos. The rest of Dire are thinking about showing up. Shank's going to run into Avatar mode and a Bang. The use of the overgrowth just secures the kill onto the Pangolier. This will give a window now for Palos to TP up. Often when you're versus Phantom Lancer, the way to deal with him, if you don't have, the greatest Radiance, etc. So that's all the gameplay. Palos is stuck top.
Relocate coming as well.
Be able to reposition. A Bang unable to lock him in, and the arena's going to be off the mark, but at least let's cut down the tree so they can see where Tino's positioned. Keep in mind, this is a core Snapfire as well, so it's no joke of a pickoff. They might even run into Vincenzo as a Bang nice body blocks here from the tree and Protector. Bob and Palos hiding the wings to maybe see if there's an angle in.
Just because, you're against a Kunkka.
I thought, and Ryu. Tino's going to reel the shot, and that'll enable Shanks to close the distance. Shing's going to try and make the attempt with the relocate out, but they'll be able to cancel that. Nonetheless, with the BKBs, and Ryu's able to stand his ground, and now they force out a lot of abilities early here, so Dies with the rope movement over. They'll still take away the life of the Io. And Bang, not the greatest overgrowth usage as well, but Asta gets involved, cuts down the life of Vincenzo. They'll turn their attention to Abaddon mode next as well. You need to deal with the supports, and Asta hasn't done so. Tino playing to the side. He's still going to try and beat onto the life, so which somehow they get the kill. Now he's on Bob as well. A TP out, great reaction. He'll actually cancel the TP and try and stand his ground. They've killed off the illusions, and Asta plays around with the Duke, but it is not enough as Execration.
Vision right now, though, other than this observe ward on the left-hand side.
They got Bob. He doesn't have BKB. He doesn't get the blink away as well. There's a huge pick off. They'll land the connection with the spear. Vincenzo's going to try and step in, but it doesn't matter. Bob goes down. Now this should be free roast. Go for the play, good sir. Oh, he's too late. Oh, he's too late. And now everyone else have stuck around. And he's going to charge up the high again with the BKB. Arena 5 seconds till it's available.
And
nice pick up from Shanks. They get the Infest, but till the Phantom rush out, they have a way to really get on top. And not having the blink. It's really under the T2 tower is a deep attempt, but it looks like the placement of the arena blocking the tower hits. Really nicely played. I mean, they're still doing a decent amount of damage as Enryu pounces over the tower line. They're able to land onto Tino. Infest giving him a little bit of bonus health, but I don't think it's going to matter. With Dire swarming behind the objectives. Now they're going to eye up Palos. Rage back up, but they've got the overgrowth. The Satanic not yet completed. The tips preemptively before Palos. Cancel the Fiend's grip.
You're totally happy with that. They used all of their ultimates on Execration.
Mana's going to be burnt out shortly from Palos. health as well soon to follow, so it's got Satanic to turn it back around. They're going to turn to the Conquer, but Io comes in to help him. Bulwark as well, mitigating Bob's damage, and now Tino, he's compromised his position. And Nightmare really just to delay the inevitable. You've got big PL issues at this stage in the game. Yes, you're kiting at the moment. Vincenzo to the north, they'll finally kill off Enryu, but look at what Ass is able to do to the backline with no one to stand their ground and mitigate the illusion issues, and now they're on to Bob. A BKB wasted, you've got the detection, boat slamming down on the head. He's gonna make an attempt at buying back, but it looks like Neon swarming inside the base. Your home is now ours as Pelos cooking over. Force trying to reposition, he's still able to stand his ground. The Satanic not even juiced just yet, but they haven't killed off the Iron Man. The sustain that they're providing, not enough to help out Conquerors. Asta? Hang on, Asta?
Still lacking damage.
Bang. End up popping, kisses out. They won't lack damage to at least kill off the tree.
You got a straight Roche now though, surely.
No one's pinged it just yet. No, I mean, you should know it's up. It's a long spawn. Yeah, it's a long spawn. And Ryu? I mean, that's a great arena. Gets rid of the Bane, controlling up Pelos, so he's going to be forced to rage early. Let's see if Asta looks to try and emphasize the lifesteal up at the X drag back. Shanks comes into safety, but it doesn't matter. Tino brought down once again, and it looks like who cares about not having the tree protector, as now they're onto Bob. BKB to the TP out. Bob will make it under the cover. Still, what's going on? Towards the top. Palace soloing down Jing. Rage, make sure he uses the last second. He's actually going to look to TP out instead, recognizing he's got no... Pretty awkward to start with Io and Tree and Protector being behind. Gonna look to counter-initiate now. They need a way to answer the Fiend's crypt. You could potentially get the relocate safety out, but the Monoba Kiss is still not enough damage to bring down Enryu. He's got opportunity to pop the BKB, but nice reaction from Bob. A blink out to safety, another. Well, let's see how Ass is going to fare now. Of course, you got the Aegis, but without having the Mars, this could be a bit of a concern here for Neon.
Overgrowth in two.
They'll do the first life, but bang, this has to be a huge overgrowth to set up for round two. They're going to look to start with the Scattered Blast. Coaching. Giving the survivability over to the Phantom Lancer. Palace unable to man-fight at the moment. So Tanny on cooldown. He's actually going to get it off throughout the overgrowth duration. Now a bang. They'll rip apart the tree. You're still unable to really deal with the Phantom Lancer, but somehow... Oh no, they didn't get the torrent control. So Bob once again able to reposition. Another high ground not going the way of Neon. You need the vision so he can get the Phantom Rush. They'll get it. Bob... We're still continuing to see how difficult it is to siege. They should know they're smoked. I mean, they just had the illusion smoke and ran at Palos. Mid lane though, Templar Assassin again. Bob's been caught outside the map. And Bang's going to make sure this time he's holding the overgrowth. He's got that tree pathing too, so there will be no escape from Bob as the rest of the team too late to connect. Gonna buy back at least. And Drax gone. Shank's gonna charge it up. But he doesn't have the Palos lifesteal with him as well, so the Rolling Thunder's really not going to provide them too much. They're going to try and turn back to Asta. Doppelganger to reposition, so going to be cautious to deal with the illusions, but he's able to Phantom Rush back to the middle lane, and Vincenzo feeling a little bit vulnerable to land down the Fiend's Crypt, so the control heavily lacking. Is going to relocate him out to safety.
If Neon can just get out, like they got
and Ryu's not going to give them the opportunity though. Jump in once again, but where's the answer to the Fiend's Crypt? They're going to try and drop the torrent into the boat. That'll give Enryu the opportunity to stand his ground through the ultimate. Now Palace is in trouble as well. A Rage attempting TPR, but it's not going to matter. The overgrowth, the X factor to bring him down. He doesn't have a buyback on Palace, and now Neon swarming inside the base. They'll push him back.
But he's a long way off.
Drone exposed. One last attempt. Has to be a miracle, but Bob unable to do anything. The double hell with this game is just ripped apart the life of the Templar Assassin. He's trying to do the same to the Eye, but again, another Hellbird. Bob's getting kited. Can't even play around with the BKB. Meanwhile, Ass is inside the throne. Feels like this time he's feeling like he's able to die, but without a care in the world. The illusion's taken up. Now he's going to be a bit cautious now. Once the illusions start to expire, he doesn't care, man. Ass is like, give me these freebies, give me these kills. Die back on Vincenzo. I mean, Bob's somehow still alive as well, but drone's going to blow up and...
Keeper of the light.
Your will upon the battlefield today.
Excuse me, a pretty good night's sleep.
Yeah, I 100% in agreement. I think it's a really good Night Stalker game. Yeah, and we're seeing how he's continued to be enabled because of Jing is, you know...
Getting some solid harass on
We might be in trouble. He's going to go down. Nice play, Shanks and Tino. Just, again, that's another time where we see the carry.
Maybe Bob to pick up that invisible.
Shanks.
To get back to that lane, and yep, down he goes.
All right, Shanks going to fall across the map as well. Looks like Ben secures the kill. It might... you probably need the eye to help take these stacks. Avatar mode doesn't have to...
Yeah, like,
Bob's got to haste. They need to try and protect Avatar mode.
I think
The Edict's not really going to do much to hold back Bob. He can just hope and pray that he can juke through the tree line, but... I mean, you were saying Bob did a really good job through the lane, and that's continued. So Pella's going to end up dropping, and Asta keeps his life, and they're actually going to TP up. And Ryu now. Dark Ascension, of course. Long duration left available. This is a big kill on Bob. He was top of the net worth prior. And Ryu, nice sidestep of the spear. Is going to try and get in range for Vincenzo, but the Nightmare a little bit too late to hold the life of the Death Prophet. And now they're just going to split up their attention. And Ryu to the Bane. And then Avatar mode and Jing over to the Mars. Oh no, Tino, no. He'd be on cooldown anyway, so even if he sidesteps the split earth, it's not going to matter.
Dire are scanning.
They are trying to move to Asta. Tries the pogo stick away from the use of the Fiend Script, but it's not going to matter. Really nice maneuver coming. And Ryu's still chasing.
It's already nighttime, so he feels like he can just go on in.
They're trying to relocate into the backline as well. Great use of the silence from Bob. Nightmare as well, kiting Avatar mode. That's the pick off into Roche. They want another kill on Vinci out X's and then go back in. Smoke up, quarter duration left. Up on the front line here. Pretty take with the Sunch. Not unless you land the combo of the Split Earth, ripping them apart. Now they're going to turn to Tino as well. Vincenzo's already used the Nightmare to stall them out. At least it's going to give them some distance to blink away. They still go back for the tier 1 tower, which they're able to claim. Try and land down. A lot of damage at the moment. Trying to hold back Enryu, but still not going to be enough. And now with Palos getting in the middle of the fight as well, they're going to toss in Vincenzo. He's like, brother, I don't want to be tossed into the middle of the fight. I'm not the person to help out here. Now Palos is penalized for the mistake. Oh, gets the support killed, and he himself will drop as well. They got the ward on the high ground. So if this smoke pops, Enryu's going to instantly Dark Ascension. They'll see the ward placement, so they know exactly where they are. There we go, Dark Ascension now with the BKB, but Enryu doesn't want to use it just yet. And Asta's going to blink over the tree line. Halberd kiting the TA for the moment. Nice BKB timing from Enryu. Cancels out the opportunity to turn it around with the arena. Now 2 heroes are gone. They're going to turn to Bob. I mean, this game is looking disastrous for Execration. Vincenzo! Oh, they also find another as Enryu. Just
Radiant are scanning.
it's rough, right?
Radiant's top tower
Yeah, I
is
can't
under
remember
attack.
anything else. Tino? Alright, it's a good arena, but without a Xism to turn it back around, and they push Palos away. Sharpshooter doing minimal damage, and alright, well, yeah, great start, not gonna matter. Oh boy, oh boy.
14.
Shit, what? Jesus Christ. I'll check after Shanks dies. Or Hoodwink. So, is there an angle back in this game for Execration?
Radiant
Oh, he sees him. He's got that night vision, so poor old Tino.
bottom tower is under attack.
He wants the BKB. Give me the BKB. Did he already void? Okay.
Nope.
I couldn't click on Enryu. Tino's big old body was in the way. Look at him just running around the Mars. Jing, what a... Dude, I is quite the hero. Now Enryu's going to jump straight on top of the Bane. Looking to make sure there's no Fiend's Grip opportunity for the tie at the instant buyback. And Tino's going to find an opportunity to drop the arena down as well. But now with the BKB's answers, they're going to stand their ground. Iris still a main priority. They'll take away the life. He's going to look to buyback. They've got the outpost control to TP2. Now a toss inside the fountain. Avatar mode. Oh no, not a place you want to be. But still the rest of the team in shambles. As Asta stands firm, continues to shred down one after another. Alright, what's the play, Palos?
What can you do?
Does he blow up? Does he blow up Jing? Jing did buy back.
Both of them missed it.
Oh,
He tried his best.
Has fallen.
void. Alright, they got to cancel. BKB still on cooldown, and he doesn't have buyback, so they might... Oh my god, they're not killing him.
Toying with him. Oh,
This is
my
so
god.
rough. Palos is like, no, please. That's the almost kills off Vincenzo.
Yep.
The
30
Nightmare.
minutes in. TA is level 25, by the way.
Oh, not busted at all. His hero needs some more buffs. Bob. He crit. Alright, so Neon, this is awesome to see from them, considering we casted their series yesterday in the BTS Pro Series and they were eliminated 2-0.